Greetings everybody, this is Dream here and welcome back to Star Stable Online. This is week 2 of the Western Camp Festival, or Summer Festival, or Western Festival, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this is week 2. We've got some new stuff that Star Stable put out, and some things of course have gone awry, like more bugs and all that good stuff. But either way, we have some new things to look at here. First of all, latest news. Howdy, and welcome to Camp Western. Let's head to Starshine Ranch and have a Rune Tune summer. I think this is still from last week. Camp Western brings lunging to Jorvik for the very first time. Learn to become a skilled horse trainer. A new week at Camp Western calls for a new outfit. Channel your inner cowgirl in the soft fringe suede set. So, we got some new things. What they didn't mention in that little update, I'll get that in a minute. And you'll notice my frames are jumping like crazy. So that's not my recording lagging. That is, wrong thing. Okay. I meant to actually hit X and see if I can... The Starshine Ranch area is being very laggy, so yeah, you're going to see some stuttering going on. Anyway, there was one more new thing added to the update that outside of what they talked about in the news up here or in the announcements, and that is we got some new pets that we can buy for gold nuggets. So let's talk to Gary first. Hello, Gary. Hey, Samantha. I'm sure you've seen the gorgeous chickens that I brought with me. What if I told you these chickens could be yours? And we see somebody already has a chicken. All right. I've heard that chickens are sought after as pets these days, and I understand why. These little ones have been with me for a while now, and they're the sweetest. But my hands are already quite full as it is, so it's time for them to find new homes. So I brought them here to find just that, a new owner for them. Are you interested? Owning a pet, especially a chicken, is hard work. So to ensure that you're willing and capable of investing in time and effort needed, you'll need to collect some gold in exchange for these chickens. I'm already sure you'd take great care of them. It's just a little extra insurance. I hope you understand. All right, let's go ahead and talk to him. They'll be here until the camp ends if you're interested. Best of luck, Samantha. Alright, so we got 2 chicken pets here. These are new, very new. So the first one here is called Nugget, and it's the red hen. The second one is called Gold Digger, who is white. Now, each one of them cost 3,333 gold, which is kind of a weird number, but that is what it is. I'm currently at 2,745 gold. It'll take me a few more days. Alright, the other thing here was the lunging. So let's go see what we got. Now this one confused a lot of people. But first, let me remove horse manure. Alright, so we're going to talk to Beatrice here for the lunging lesson. Alright, and as per usual, I will be muting my mic anytime I have to make have a background noise that isn't needed to be heard. Alright, Beatrice. Hey Samantha, I see you decided to spend the hot summer days on the ranch too. If you have a few minutes, I can show you an exercise called lunging that has lots of great benefits for honeybee. Sometimes I do this before lessons to give my horse a chance to warm up and let go of some extra energy. It can also be an alternative to riding when it comes to exercising a horse. In fact, lunging is often used for young horses to learn cues and build muscles before being ridden for the first time. Horses don't miraculously walk in circles around us. No. We have to give them correct cues so they understand what to do. If we want them to increase in gait, we have to prompt them to do so. If we want them to take bigger circles around us, we lengthen the lunging line a little bit and ask the horse to move out with our body language and voices. Do you want to give it a try to see how it goes? Sure thing. All right. All right. You can give horse cues by using WASD. Now, before we start, they have swapped the controls, so I will explain that while we're doing this. All right. Let's start by prompting your horse to transition into a walk. So normally you would hit W. Instead, we're going to hit D. And your horse is going to walk. All right, well done. Your horse is listening to you beautifully. Now take a bit bigger circle and let out more line. So you're going to hit W to ask your horse to go to the next lane. And you only have to hit W once in this case. All right, now we're going to go into trot. So you're going to hit S, or D I mean. You're going to hit D to go into a trot. All right, now we're going to move to the next circle. And yes, I'm not reading Beatrice's stuff. You can read it on your own. All right, it's going well. Oh, did you see that? It's common that horses tend to switch gaits or change the route a little bit. This is a reminder that when lunging, you always have to stay focused to ensure that you give enough cues so the horse knows what to do. Otherwise, they may just simply come to a halt. Now why don't you try to prompt your horse to go back into trot. All right, so I'm going to hit D twice. And I'm watching to see if horse speeds up, slows down, or tries to switch lanes. All right. Now we're going to tighten our circle, so I'm going to hit S to ask my horse to go down one lane. Oh, and I'm going to hit... Ooh, I forgot to hit A. All right. So that was lunging. And before anybody asks, I actually did practice this on an alternative account before recording because I needed to find out how it worked. So, no, I did not get it right on my first try. I actually tested it out on another account. So let's talk to B again. That went well, didn't it? When you want to lunge your horse, just come to me. Alright, so you got 300 for that one. I wanted to try something. I wanted to see what it looks like if I use a halter. So I'm going to talk to Beatrice again. Are you ready to lunge your horse again? Alright, this is interesting. So, we get our shillings and we get our tokens, but the XP amount is a random amount. So that first time was 300. On my alt, when I did it for this point of time, it was 183. Keep that in mind, 183. we're gonna see what my character gets now when I do it this time. All right. So we're gonna use our, and I used the halter because I wanted to see what it was gonna do. There's no line, so that's gonna be funny. All right. So I gotta get my horse to go into canter. So, and up 2 lines. Down 2 lines. And horse decided to go into trot before I commanded it. So, oh, go on. Go on. Go back to walk. Up 2 lines. 1, 2. The horse really has a mind of its own. Alright, down 2 lines. And I'm going to stay in trot for a second before I go to canter. And we're going to stay in canter and hope my horse does not decide. Go back, up 2 lines. Oh, come on, back to trot. Back to trot. Come on, go to trot. You see my horse keeps changing. Down 2 lines. And I'm going to stay in trot until I get down here. Up and then down. Well, up and then down 1 gate. And you can probably hear me tapping the keys at different points when I need to. Up, down. There we go. Up, forward. There we go. Stay in trot. Down. Oh, and my horse decided to go into canter already. Oops, stay down. I'm talking to my horse like, Alright. Alright. So I had about 13, maybe 14 points at that point. I just wanted to see what it looked like with a halter. Alright, let's see what we get for XP. I see you are way better at lunging than I am. 280. Okay, so I wonder if the amount of points you get, because my alt did not make it to 10 points, if the amount of points you get is what decides the XP. So that'll be interesting to test over time. Alright, well, there are some new things added to the chore board here, and I wanted to go check those out. You still only get 3 a day. So we got pick up a delivery from the ferryman, cool down time, and fetch wood from the old mine. So this one you're supposed to be able to lead horses to some water and they take a swim. I'm not going to do these on the screen right now. I got some other things I need to do beforehand, but I really wanted to show the lunging. And pretty much now we have an idea of how lunging works, and if somebody wants me to do more of a better explanation, I can do so. It may take me a few days to get the recording done, but I would be more than willing to try and explain how I'm not a lunging expert, but I would be more than willing to help anybody who wants to know how to do it in Star Stable. Actually, scratch what I just said. I'm no expert, but if you want me to explain what I tried to explain before, I am more than willing to do that. But for now, this is a short episode. Last week's was very long, and at the time that I am recording this episode, I had not edited the first episode. So, yeah, I'll get to that when I get to that. So, this is Dream and Honeybee signing off, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.